So it seems Roblox just got caught faking promotional material for a new Plus subscription update because the things shown in these images do not even exist on the platform. And they're pushing out these app themes, profile backgrounds, and profile frames to try and get people to pay $5 every month for a subscription. However, they're blatantly lying about how these promotional images were actually made. Now, looking at the official announcement posted on the dev forum, they included a very specific statement regarding where the new profile backgrounds came from, which basically explains that subscribers will get an exclusive set of free backgrounds added to their inventory, but additional themed options will be sold in the marketplace, starting at 200 Robux or more. And the apparent reason for that is because these initial themed backgrounds were supposedly crafted by their in-house artist team. So this shows how hard the company is trying to sell these backgrounds as hand-drawn work created by real people, solely so they can justify putting them behind a $5 monthly paywall and charging extra Robux on top of that fee. Now, paying $5 a month just to get access to a place where you have to spend even more Robux on a basic background image is already a really bad deal, but it gets even worse when you realize that those backgrounds are not even made by a real person. And that's because this claim about in-house artists immediately falls apart. We remember the survey sent out to players just a few weeks prior regarding the potential features for the Plus subscription. Now, for context, I actually covered this survey in a previous video where we looked at how Roblox asked people what feature would make them stay subscribed, and there were two specific options on that list that stood out the most. The first one being custom AI-generated avatar backgrounds made from a text prompt, and the second option was AI-generated avatars and items, where you use text to generate full characters and clothing from scratch. Instead of hiring real human artists to design these initial profile backgrounds, Roblox appears to have taken the exact AI background generator mentioned in that survey to spit out a bunch of images while claiming their own art team drew them. On top of that, the staff announced that subscribers will eventually be allowed to upload their own background designs through Creator Hub and sell them on our marketplace, and when you connect it to the survey where they were literally testing AI background generators, this is just going to open the floodgates for people to farm endless AI generated slop, put them up for sale, and screw over real artists who actually put effort into their work. Now, it gets much worse when we look closer at these promotional screenshots that showcase how profiles and friends lists will look inside the app. One of the main screenshots shows a profile page for a user named Cameron, which shows a pretty different looking character with the clothing, lighting, and shading that frankly does not match how the game even looks at all, and it more so looks like an AI generated PNG than a real 3D model that actually exists inside the game. You can open up Roblox right now and search for the exact username to see what the account actually looks like, and a real account belongs to a regular blocky avatar with 0 friends and an empty bio page. It's honestly pretty hilarious how easy it is to expose this fraud just by using a search bar, almost as if they literally gave up on trying to make it less obvious. The character shown in the promotional picture was never built, uploaded, nor rendered inside the actual game, which proves that this image was completely faked to make the update look more appealing. And you can also see this sort of fake mock-up in another image, which shows the main app menu and a friends list that features an account named Nebula Ninja, which once again looks like a character that does not even exist in the actual game. So searching for this username on the platform brings up normal player avatars wearing normal stuff per usual, and none of those real accounts look like the characters shown in the promo images, which further proves that Roblox simply made some fake avatar PNGs to place inside of their screenshot. Now, the exact method they used to create these fake promotional images is actually not really new because Roblox explained this sort of tech during the official announcement back in July 2024. So in this dev forum post regarding a test demo called the Avatar Lab Preview, they explained how their text and avatar generation software operates in 2 steps, where the user types a text prompt to generate a flat 2D preview image first, before the system attempts to convert that image into a 3D character. Back when people tested that Avatar Lab demo, many people discussed how broken and deformed the 3D models looked, noticing some really strange stuff when equipped with different items, and text prompts bleeding into unrelated features, like for example, a beard description randomly changing the color of a character's ears. On top of that, there are also issues with models glitching out into broken black and white scales, and it generated faces features some really creepy proportions with horribly distorted teeth, which makes the whole thing look so weird and just unapproachable in general. So at this point, you could argue that actual human creators didn't have to worry about this at that very moment, because it really had no redeeming qualities at all, and Roblox ended up ditching it soon enough. Now, when we look back at the fake characters featured in this new update promotion, it makes a lot more sense that those PNGs are stuck in the exact first step of the avatar generation process. Roblox skipped the practices of making actual 3D character models and simply pasted as flat images on the screenshots to make the update look further along than it actually is. Overall, this whole rollout is clearly a desperate attempt to push the subscription by using really deceptive promotional stuff that does not reflect the actual game. The company took the AI generated background feature from the recent survey, generated a bunch of images, and released them under the claim that human artists do those images, while at the exact same time, they used flat AI generated PNGs to fake how avatars and profiles will look for paying subscribers. And when they try to cover up the AI generated slob with false claims about an in-house art team, it really shows how far the company will go to push subscription features while avoiding criticism from actual human creators. Now, if you missed the previous video where I went over the survey details about how the text prompts let in real creators on the platform, click the video on the left right now.